guys, PS4 Gamer for the win. 2017, last two. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the stream. I have to pull over to the side of the road. It is like legendary. Let me stop. The Van Dorn on my left, try and cut past him, go onto the curb a little bit, go wide the track. Gonna try and dive bomb down the inside of Fairline, Mr. Pascal Verline, make that dive bomb just behind Van Dorn. Hard brake behind Van Dorn. I have traction control medium, that's why you can most likely see me sliding a little bit. But yeah, I will have the brakes actually on high just for after the race. Just depends on how I do, because it's more professional. So 19th just about in front of me. I'm going to try and dive bomb on the start finish straight on that corner. Try and pick up a little bit of speed and try and maybe dive bomb. Take it very easy. I touch wheels with Van Dorn, but that puts me up into 18th place. Alonso ahead. Try and get the curb a little bit, go a little bit wide. Try and get this curb out of, don't know what corner, 5th I think. Brake a little bit later on this corner, get as close as Alonso as possible. I hit the curb, spin out, so I have to replay that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Sorry I haven't uploaded, it's just because of homework and school and stuff about that. So I'm going to restart it to back to here. Just late braking on that corner, late braking on this one. Try not to hit the apex that hard and try and smooth it out onto the upper curb. Brake very late, try and get as close as Alonso as possible. Late brake, try and go round the outside of Alonso, which doesn't work. Try and go around the outside and do loads of late braking and then switch back into 70th. That didn't work. I'm going to try and go around the outside, or the inside actually, of Alonso. Didn't work. Get as much speed as possible. I have a Renault engine, he has that McLaren Honda, so I've got a little bit faster. I'm going to try and dive bomb down the inside. That what move I took with Van Dorn. Make that. Try to not squeeze him out too much to give myself a penalty. But that puts me into 17th. Hopefully the audio is okay for you guys. Palmer is in front. Ericsson was having a little bit of a skid then. Maybe his brakes are just like too, I think, cold or hot, I don't know. That's why he was skidding a little bit. He just needs to, yeah, put his foot down on the brake. Yeah, it was cold, so he's just put his foot down on the brakes, and that's why he was caused to skid. Lap 13 out of 18, so there's about 15 more laps left. Palmer and Ericsson are having a little bit of a scrap. I'm trying and brake as late as possible just to get as close as 16th and 15th place. It's literally the battle for 15th place. Kimi Raikkonen set the fastest lap with a 1:22.6. DRS is available now. Palmer and I have the DRS open, the flap open, so I'm going to try and go down. Palmer's trying to go around the outside of Ericsson. They touch wheels, Ericsson skids a little bit, Palmer hit him. Replay this. I don't even know who was in that Renault now. So yeah, as we see, Ericsson skids a little bit, just because I think pressure of Palmer being there. I open the flap. Palmer is in front of Ericsson. Try and do as much late braking as possible during this race, just because it's a bit better. Even though it wears the tyres down, you can just get as close as possible to the driver in front to overtake him. So round about now I might do some late braking just about now, just to get as close as possible and the best speed out of the corner. So yeah, Palmer is quite far in front of Ericsson now. I'm going to try and dive bomb down. There's a yellow flag. I think that is, yeah, Van Dorn. Van Dorn's got some smoke in his car, and he's just retired to, out of the race, sorry. Now it's a safety car. I don't know what actually happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Van Dorn. I think it is a engine blow up. That's what you can see the smoke out of. So it's a viable strategy. I will change now, just because it's safety car. And I just might as well. So that'll probably put me into last place if I do go in the pits. Everybody else might go in the pits, just because they get a free pit stop basically. This audio isn't the best. It just sounds a little bit weird. So yeah, no overtaking obviously because it's safety car. Yellow flag, dangerous on the track. This stream will last overall about half an hour, 40 minutes. So yeah, we just have to catch safety car queue, but most likely everybody's going to come into the pits. Oh, only one person's going into pits. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I do not know who went in the pits. Let me have a look. So who went in the pits? Perez. I don't know if that's a good plan or not. I don't think that is a good plan. I'm going to stay out of the pits for this one, just because I don't know if it's a good time to go in the pits or not. So yeah. So we're going to be stuck behind the safety car. Hopefully it's not going to bore you for a few laps. But yeah, just have to catch a safety car queue, and when it's green flag, when the safety car comes in, I have to be ready and waiting. So I'm not going to talk for this bit just because it'll probably bore you about stuff, but I'll just talk for this one lap. So yeah, F1 2018. Has anybody had any news yet? I'm just going to get some news up just literally the latest news. A minute. Yeah. So it's literally on its final touches at the moment. So there are classic cars in this year's as well as F1 2017, with from 1970s to 1980s. So yeah, so that'd be quite fun, including yeah, some really old cars from the 2010 Red Bull, like last year's. So Nicky Lauda's car, I think, the Lauda Ferrari 312 T2, the McLaren M23D, and the 1972 Lotus. Just that's some of the cars, and now we have to get ready. That was not good. That was very, very not good. Let me just start again. I wasn't paying attention because I was reading the news. So yeah, I'm going to put the, so yeah, as you just saw on master, I'm going to put the braking assist to low, just so it helps me out a little bit. But yeah, I think we're ready. Safety car's in, prepare to resume racing, no taking, and green flags now. So I literally have to put my foot down for this one and try and overtake as many people as possible. Go round the outside of Ericsson. Palmer is next. I slip the curb a little bit. Ericsson goes straight past me. We're near enough neck and neck. I'm going to dive bomb to take 15th place, get as close as Palmer as possible. Ericsson still scrapping back. I think that was Grosjean or Palmer locking up a little bit. Ericsson's trying to go around the outside, but I'm in the inside. So yeah, the volume's not that loud, doing my nut. So yeah. Sorry about that, I just had to go downstairs for something, and now let's carry on with this stream. Sorry about that, it's just a little bit of a interruption. But yeah, we can get on with this race. Near enough halfway. Coming behind Palmer now. Trying to dive bomb round the outside of Palmer and try and slip back. Hit the curb a little bit. Not the best. I'm going to stop commentating at about lap 10 or 11 for you guys, and then start when it's like just lap 17 or something, because I know commentating is a little bit bad for you guys, or you don't really like it because I always muck up, but yeah, and you can't edit in live streams because it is live. Alright, okay, so most people going into the pits now, just to freshen up the tyres. Grosjean's just going to the pits. Palmer is still in front of me. The tyre wear is near enough 25 to 20. It's in the 20 zone, so it should be okay for now. I think my lap stop's lap 10. So I'm going to go on to the softs. I'm on the super softs right at the moment, but I'm going to go into the softs, go around the outside of Perez, not Perez, Palmer. Didn't make it, hit the curb a little bit. I think when you hit the curbs, I think go faster, that's what I've been told, but I don't think it actually is true. Corner cut a little bit, just going too fast, don't want to hit into Perez. Then yeah, dive bomb. Tried to do a dive bomb, or just late as I said, brake late as possible. But yeah, this is last 2 challenge, and I can't get past Perez. This is starting to annoy me a little bit now, but this is on 90% out of 100. This is extremely hard. But yeah, this is extremely hard. Hopefully I can. DRS is enabled. I thought it was enabled back then, but I don't think it was. I'm going to try and dive bomb round in the inside of Palmer. Stroll, what's the word, sorry, it just keeps getting annoyed. Locks up. I'm going to try and go around the, okay I can't, Hamilton's very slow. I'm going to try and go around the outside and cut back inside of Stroll. Don't make that, contact a little bit, go wide a little bit, come back in. Halfway done of the race. I'm going to try and go around the outside of Stroll a little bit, try and make that move, cut back through, try and do some late braking, go around the outside again. Gonna hit the curbs a little bit, squeeze them out a little bit, but that's okay. That's put me into 8th place. I'm talking so much, I'm gonna stop in a minute. But yeah, that's all about Formula 1. It's an extremely hard race, a lot of commentating, a lot of overtakes. But I don't know what happens to Hamilton. He's still racing, but he's lost. I think he's had a puncture. But yeah, I don't know what has happened to him. I think he's had a puncture. Teammates in the pits. I'm going to have to pit in a minute. When I go in the pits, I'm going to shut up because it's probably very annoying for you guys, and it's hurting my throat because I need a drink and I haven't even got a drink up here. I need to slow it down. 4th place. Everybody's literally just gone straight into the pits. I haven't gotten in the pits yet. My pit lane opens in a minute. The next lap. Hopefully we can lap Hamilton. I don't know what's happened to his race. I think he actually has had a puncture. I'm going to check in a minute. Well, now actually. Go to last place. Hamilton's last, I think. Yeah. Just go forward. And he's got, I think, a rear right. Yeah, rear right puncture. What are those graphics on them tyres? I'm sorry about this, but come on, when you go into photo mode, it's much better. I just have to do this quickly. Alright, let's get on with this race. I don't know what I'm doing. My battery is actually very low for my controller, so I might charge that when it runs out. So yeah. I think as it's because of Hamilton. It's a VSC, virtual safety car, at least it's not a proper safety car. Poor Hamilton though. Oh well. Okay, so virtual safety cars are ending, which is good. Going to the pits now. And now I'm gonna shut up. So I can put my head down and just, yeah. And then you can watch for yourselves.
laps of fuel remaining. We're comfortably above target on fuel load. We have spare fuel to use. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Right then, on to the final lap. Roman Grosjean, as you saw back then, is out of the race. I don't know what happened to him. Kvyat, my teammate's locking up a little bit. I don't even have DRS. Oh my god. Go around the outside of Kvyat. Their line is 8th, Massa 9th, 10th is Alonso, and then obviously Sainz. Me is 11th, and Kvyat 12th. Verline is coughing up smoke. So this is the final corner of the race. Open the flap up. Oh, and that is the end of the race. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, and let's just watch this bit because it's fun.
From Ferrari, it hardly looked in doubt. So, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So yeah, Perez, he's so good. Why is he always on the pole? So hopefully you've enjoyed that. It wasn't the best, but it was an okay race. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, which most likely be tomorrow, which is going to be Tuesday. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace out, people.